Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we're going to be looking at Power Rangers crossed over with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Lightning Collection from Hasbro. I actually leaked these out back when I was showing my Space Cadet review. I was so excited that I just didn't realize I didn't show these to you yet. So some of you know that these were coming already way before the Halloween event. And some of you know that I was showing this because of the Halloween event I did. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little Halloween weekend reviews. Anyway, so we're getting into the Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line, people. Oh boy, I tried avoiding this for so long. But when Burlington has them for $19.99 each, I mean, come on, bro. Come on, sis. I mean, come on, whoever you are. That's a good deal. I cannot resist. I cannot say no. Shout out to my boy Sammy. He's the one that gave me the heads up on these. I was really surprised. The box art is amazing. I freaking love it. We got Black Ranger as Morphed Donatello and Blue Ranger as Morphed Leonardo. And yeah, the box art is really cool, really simple. There you go. So yeah, we're going to be looking at these two today, but guess what, guys? Not just are we looking at these two, I'm talking like Yoda now, what the hell? But we're also looking at these two as well. Foot Soldier Tommy and Morphed Raphael, Red Ranger. Sorry about the reflection, we'll get rid of that soon. But yeah, we're going to be looking at these figures today. Also from Burlington. Also for $20. This is so great. Go to Burlington if you have nearby you. Also, Ross's are carrying these as well now. That is why you do not see the 2-pack of Michelangelo and Pink Ranger yet. Because I did not find them yet at Burlington. And I don't want to pay $50-$60 for them. I don't even want to pay $30 for them now because I seen them for $20 at Burlington. You know what I mean? And I missed out on the sale that Big Bad Toy Store had, so there goes that. But it's all good. It's no big deal. I'm patient. I've learned patience with these things because I used to collect fucking pops. And yeah, if that doesn't teach you patience, I don't know what will. Anyway, fucking these figures here are awesome, but I couldn't help myself. I had to keep looking. I couldn't find Mikey and Pink Ranger for cheap, but I did, in my opinion, find a really good price on a no box Green Ranger Shredder, or Morphed Shredder Green Ranger. So I got this off eBay for $25, free shipping. After tax, $27. I believe after tax with the 2-packs, I paid like $21.72. All right, so if you want to say 20 each for those two and about almost 30 for this, it's like what, 20 is 40 and then 30 here, it's $70 more or less for all these figures I got. Not too bad, could have been a little better, but you know, again, I'm holding out on the Yellow Ranger Mikey and Pink Ranger April O'Neil because I want to see if I can get them from Burlington as well. And I'm pretty sure Burlington will get them eventually. Sooner or later. Hopefully. When I don't give a crap anymore and it's like months from now, right? No. So yeah, these are the figures we're going to be looking at today, guys. I hope you are ready for this because I have been waiting so fucking long to show this to you. I've had them for a while. I've had them for quite some time now, so it's time. I mean, I'm late to the game on these anyway because these have been out for so long. But, you know, they've been going on sale over the past few months, back and forth. So that's why these are becoming hot again. And I cannot wait for the dinosaur morphed, the Power Ranger mutants to come out. You know, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex Ranger, Red Ranger, which is the Red Ranger outfit with a T-Rex head. Come on, man. The dragon for the Green Ranger, the Triceratops and the Mammoth and the Pterodactyl. Oh my God. I can't wait. The Sabretooth, all of them. They're going to be so great as figures. But for now, let's look at these. Get my steps. And, you know, honestly, it's not going to matter because I'm gonna just be putting them in a certain order here. So I'll just do it like this, okay? I'm just gonna do it like this. Let's look at some Power Ranger Turtles out of the box. Alrighty, that's Shredder. And now what we're gonna do is open up the Morphed Donatello box. There seems to be some kind of instructions in there, I think. The box has a shell in it. I believe that's a purple shell. Could be wrong. It looks purple to me. My colorblind ass. I like this. I like this. This can be used in the future for something. I don't know what. What the hell is this? What are we looking at this for? What is this? I don't need this. Alright. So yeah. I just wanted you guys to see them like the way I was showing you Shredder. And then we're going to do pause trick for that. Alrighty. Now, let's open up these two. Mr. Foot Soldier Tommy. And my favorite turtle out of all four brothers, Raphael. Same background, so we don't need to keep looking at that. Same instructions, don't need to keep looking at that. Here they are in the grid, in the bubble cushion. Damn, that Foot Soldier looks really good. And that Tommy face head looks really good too. The turtles' faces, I'm not really that into that much, but it is what it is. It can't be too picky with these. They're turtles. They look like turtles. They look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ranger outfits. That's what it is. So I'm good. Let's do the pause trick on these. Let's see if I can get them right there. All right, let's do it. All right, much better. Now, let the measuring commence. So, let's start off with Foot Soldier Tommy. About, let me see that. Almost 6.5 inches tall. So we'll just call it 6.5 inches. And for Raphael, 6.5 inches on the dot, on the line. God damn. Now, width-wise, let's see. Can these arms go in? Nope, that's his... Wow. That's a little disappointing. His arms are like way out there like that on rest. Maybe we can make that look a little more realistic. Going inward like that. Now he's just looking like he's about to flex though. Like, yeah, get huge. Well... We're going to have to call the elbows the widest spot of that figure. And that's about 3 inches. 3 inches wide for Tommy. Same goes for Raph. So let's see. No, but I would say Raph is about the same, yeah. On width, maybe a little over because of the hands. The hands come out a little more. Those hands will come in. So we'll just call this 3 inches. 3 inches wide and 6.5 inches tall. And that should be the way it is for the other two turtles here. I'll make sure that should be, because they should all be the same height. Yeah, 6.5. Whoa, tumble. Timble tumble. Just come over here for now, Leo. Oh, I angled you now. Oh, now I knocked out Tommy. Everybody's falling down now. Really surprised at the quality of the figure. I thought it was going to be a little cheaper made, but these are actually really nice figures. Okay. And we're going to check out Shredder now. Bring him down here. Green Ranger Shredder, that is. Holy shizzolies. Alright, Green Ranger Shredder, or Morphed Shredder, if you will. Almost 7.5 inches tall. And we'll say the elbows are the widest points. It's about 3.5 inches wide. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, measuring's done. I'm going to save Shredder for last. Morphed Shredder. Okay, so I did a little pause trick there because, guys, I got 5 figures here, and after doing 2 takes already, it's like over an hour. I can't give you that. I don't want to do it over an hour, so I'm trying to keep it down to 30 minutes like I usual. That being said, I did a little posing here. I switched out the heads already. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that. So as I go over the figures, I'll go over the accessories, and I'll go over a little bit of the background of them, you know, without spoiling too much, in case you haven't read the comic book yet. So here's Tommy as a foot ninja. A foot ninja. So Tommy basically snuck into the Foot Clan, kind of went stealthily in disguise to the Foot Clan. And that is because there's this kid that his dad asked him to save him because he's been brainwashed or whatever. And, you know, Tommy can relate to being brainwashed, you know, Green Ranger and all. So, that being said, Tommy goes and infiltrates the Foot Clan. And, wow, the torso range on this is incredible. Holy crap. Yeah, his articulation is amazing. Whoa. Like, whoa. Look at that. That's him going all the way back with the legs straight. I'm going to get him to do some serious dodging when they try to attack him, whoever attacks him. Yeah, the articulation is pretty good on the torso. That's pretty damn good. Anyway, he infiltrates the Foot Clan, and he ends up getting caught by the Turtles, and the Turtles think that he's a regular foot soldier, and he thinks that they're sent by Rita. So he ends up morphing into the Green Ranger, and the other Power Rangers kind of like been looking for him, not knowing that he's been infiltrating the Foot Clan. So the other Power Rangers come looking for him, and they, you know, try to ask him what he's doing. He's like, long story, I can't tell you now, I gotta go. And the regular 5 Rangers, you know, red, blue, black, yellow, and pink, end up going against the Turtles. They end up going against the Turtles, and during their battle, they end up learning that they're actually both good guys, and they chill out, they stop fighting. They start learning things about each other. You know, Billy and Donnie get along really well. And Leo and Jason, like, respect each other's sword skills and all that. And Raph wants to whoop fucking Green Ranger's ass because they didn't get to finish what they started. So Raph definitely wanted to get into it with Green Ranger. But, you know, Tommy was like, I gotta go. I got a kid to save. So The thing I'm noticing right now, I just want to call out here, is the buckle is like amazing because it's the Morpher, and it's the freaking power coin almost to the T. There's the T-Rex. That looks so good. Really well done. Is it worth 60 bucks? No. This is not a quality of a $60 figure here. This is more of the quality of a $30, $20 figure. Well, maybe like a $30 figure. I got lucky that these are 20 bucks at Burlington. I don't expect them to be 20 bucks everywhere. But for $30 is more acceptable. For two of them, basically 15 bucks per figure. You know what I'm saying? Because the quality of the plastic isn't that great. It is good. I'll give you that. It is good. But it's not that great. But the detail, attention to detail is really good. I'll give you that. And the paint job is pretty good. I switched off the heads with the turtle heads, as you can see. I gotta be honest, I hated these turtle heads at first, and now I love them. I don't know what that is about, where you hate it at first and then you love it, or you love it and then hate it. The teeth paint job could have been done a little better there at the edges of the mouth, but it's not that noticeable from far away. Okay. So yeah, by the way, also the blades here, the size that are also the Red Ranger blades, and the Red Ranger blades that are also the size, they have the coin on there too, the Morpher coin on there. It's so fucking awesome. Yeah, I love Red Ranger, but not my favorite Ranger. Green Ranger is my favorite Ranger, but I do love Raphael. He is my favorite turtle. So yeah, this works for me. Red and red. Of course they were gonna do that. Now he's the leader of the turtles. Turtle Rangers, which is what they refer to themselves as. This haul came about because, long story short, okay, the turtles and the Rangers get into their little thing, and then they go, okay, peace on Earth. We're not going to fight each other anymore. But then the Rangers end up trying to go fight Shredder as the Green Ranger. Now, that doesn't work out so well, because whatever happens, they freaking they're showing more detail. I'm going to be mixing it up. I'm going to be talking a lot, and like usual, I'm going to also be showing the accessories. So I'm going to try to not forget anything and try to do everything as possible, you know, show all the articulation, how good the arms bend and so much, and how the grid marks are there. I thought that was paint, but it's on every figure, so I'm pretty sure those are grid marks. What am I talking about? Grid marks. What are grid marks? Okay. Grid marks are like if you ever get a model kit and you take the pieces out of the grid, you have to cut them out. If you don't cut them out right, it leaves marks left over on the figure. And you see that right there at the joints? I thought that was paint, but I don't think it's paint. I think it's the grid marks. So it is what it is. It's not too bad. I'm not really annoyed by it. I noticed it, and it's a review, so I gotta say it. Otherwise, you know, y'all might notice it and be like, yo, you didn't say this, yo. Anyway, so yeah, this is Raphael as the Red Ranger. He looks fucking amazing, and this all came about because the Rangers went against Green Ranger Shredder. And they should have thought about that twice, because Green Ranger Shredder used something to stop the Power Rangers from being able to morph. Like, the Power Rangers were no longer able to morph because of that. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot one other thing here. Before I get into the awesome Black Ranger Donatello, let's look at the helmet. So yeah, the Power Rangers cannot morph anymore, and they're like, fuck, what are we gonna do? They already broke bread with the turtles, so Billy, the Blue Ranger, is the one that suggests, you know what? Why don't we give the morphers to the turtles and April, and let them be Rangers while we figure out what we're doing? So the reason why the turtles are the Power Rangers is because Billy, the Blue Ranger, suggested it. It's Blue Ranger's fault. It's Billy's fault. Okay? And what's crazy is that at the same time, ooh, this knee is hard to bend right now. It's first time bending, so it needs to like get its bend in there. I felt like I was gonna break it, but no, it just needs a little love. Needs a little love. He's gonna go sliding in like that. Ayah. So basically, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the Rangers end up going like, fuck, what are we gonna do now? Because we can't be Rangers anymore. And Splinter is like, yo, you guys seem to think that it's the morphers that make you Power Rangers. It's the morphers that give your abilities. You already had your abilities. It's the morphers that amplify it. Why don't you be ninjas instead? So the Rangers become ninjas and the Turtles become Rangers. And that's, you know, more or less the gist of it. If you want to know more details, because I don't always give the full detailed story, and that's on purpose. Go find it out. Go read it yourself. It's a really good story. It's a really good comic. If you don't want to spend money to buy it or read it, there's summaries and full stories by now on YouTube. Go check it out. I'll see if I can find you a link. I'll go watch one that's like worthy. And if it's matching up with what I read, then yeah, I'll do it. Oh, there. That's for the staff. Let's take the staff out of his hand real quick. I want to see that in the back. I just want to see how that looks. Ugh. Whoa. Okay. I have the power effect on there too, which was very easy to place on. It's just like off, on. And there he is with his Black Ranger axe / bow staff. I love it. I fucking love it. I think this was a great choice. I love the Power Rangers as Turtles. I don't really care what they did here as far as which Ranger was who. I do think that they kind of just went fuck it with Donatello and Michelangelo, because there are no purple Rangers, I guess, and there's no orange Ranger, although I think that's BS. There's got to be an orange and purple Ranger. I didn't really keep up with anything after the Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin was my era. That's the Rangers I care about. Those are the comics I read. Anything that has to do with Mighty Morphin, I fuck with. After that, I just, you know, I pay attention to, but I don't pay attention to much. So I know a little bit here and there about Lord Draken and all that, but for the most part, I just like the Mighty Morphin era. That being said, these are combined with the Mighty Morphin era. Like, Tommy is still the Green Ranger at this time when they cross over. So, yeah, I think Donatello as the Black Ranger looks awesome. I love the black and gold. I love the whole thing they did here with the straps, trying to match the Turtles' straps, but also the Turtles' muscular body and shell. And at the same time, the Power Ranger suit. It's so great. It's a really good mix-up. Donnie's face came in really good too. I love the gold goggles. It took me a while to grow to the goggles look, but I'm starting to get into it. It's starting to grow on me. These Turtles in general, the look is starting to grow on me. I don't know why. In the beginning, I hated them. I don't know why. And these hands, they're kind of a pain in the ass to articulate, but they do articulate. We have the same set of hands for all of them. So I'll just show you one set of hands, and I've shown you all of them basically. So we got the gripping hands that he's got on him to hold the weapon. We have two pairs of fist hands, bang, 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 bang. And then we have open pair hands, like reaching out to grip or use powers or whatever. They all three Turtles come with those. Okay, and I don't know if I showed these already. I'm gonna show them again. The closed fist. No, these are one closed fist and one open fist, because I'm using one of the open fists to hold the sword for Tommy Foot Ninja. Okay, and then Tommy Foot Ninja also has this for when he's not wearing the mask. That's a separate piece, by the way. I'm going all over the place now. I'm going backwards. This comes off. So if you want, you can make it look just like regular Tommy, which looks really, really good. It looks exactly like Jason David Frank. Holy crap. Rest in peace, man. So I kind of want the mask on him. That's why I'm putting this back. But look how easy it is and fast it is to swap the heads and to put on the sword effect. Done. You want it to look a certain way, then you take more time to do it, which allows you to do, though. You can mess with this, like if you want this on this side and so forth. I messed up his positioning now. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave him down here because there's not a lot of room. There's 5 freaking figures here, so I'm just gonna put you on the side. Got him looking that way, though. I want him to look towards the camera at least. Now he's looking at Donnie. Alright, he could look at Donnie. Now, he also came with his axe blaster, right? That just acts like a gun. Or an axe. And it, oh my god, and it has the Mastodon logo on it. I fucking love this. Probably my favorite part about the Ranger figures right now is that they did such a good job on the power coins, on the Morphers power coins. Now, let's just get this in his hand. Make it look like he's about to shoot it. He's always holding that staff. Which has a grip there. I gotta put the staff back on. This is a bendable plastic on the gun. Thank God, because it needs to be malleable in order for you to get that perfect spot. Malleable. I used to say that word a lot. Damn. It's a pain, but I'm gonna get it. Come on, baby. And just turn and then turn. Damn it. You know what? Let's do it the way I like doing it. We take the hand off first, and then we put the hand on the way you want it. That's why it's a pain in the ass. Just want to grip. And we get it in the joint. And we give the arm some length so it doesn't bend the gun. Yeah, that's straight, right? Now we gotta get that to look right. And if it bends it, I can always use a blow dryer to bend it back. If it's like that, like for an extended amount of time, holding it in that position, probably gonna bend the axe a little bit, but I can bring that back. Damn, these guys look really good. I am really happy with my purchase, I have to be honest. These turtles look really good. The figures just look amazing. I cannot wait to see what the mutated Rangers are gonna look like. So in case y'all don't know, they ain't done yet. What we're getting after this, after Ranger Turtles, they kind of asked out on the Ninja Rangers. Nobody really wanted them, and if they did get them, they got them. I didn't. But we're gonna get mutated dinosaurs, like Mighty Morphin mutants, basically. So, for example, imagine the Black Ranger outfit, the regular Black Ranger outfit, without the gold shell piece, right? But with a mastodon head, a real-life mastodon head, or a T-Rex with a T-Rex head, and so on and so on. That's gonna look so fucking amazing. But this looks amazing too. I don't want to take away from these figures. I love the way these figures look too. This is just the beginning. That's what I'm saying. This looks cool, and it's only gonna get cooler. So I really like how Hasbro is taking it seriously. I also know that that means that if these costed $60 when they first came out, I can only imagine what the mutated, the Mighty Morphin Mutants are going to cost, which is what they refer to them. They call these the Turtle Rangers, and they call the other ones the Mighty Morphin Mutants. Oh God, almost had a topple there. I forgot, I'm taking him off there. Okay. So then I could put him in the middle there and you can see him a little better. Get these hands back on there. This helmet looks great. Let's put it next to the red helmet. I love the way the helmets came out. Oh my God, looks so fucking good. Red Ranger. I like how they have the little red eyes in there too. I love it. Then you got the Foot Clan head here with no Foot logo on the head. That's my only gripe about this. I guess I could figure something out, but I don't want to. Should have came with a Foot freaking logo on it, at least on the chest or there or whatever. I don't know. Like, we should have got a Foot logo. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty. Now, let's look at Leonardo. How are we running on time here? Yeah, we're about 30 minutes in, right? It's gonna be like a 40-minute one. So, yeah. Articulation, I've pretty much gone through on each one of these. So they're pretty much all the same. They're gonna all bend the same. So far, I haven't had any really big QC issues at all. Maybe one hip is a little easier to bend than the other, but other than that, like, it's pretty much all the same. And the other thing you want to look out for with these is right down here, the legs joint down like at the base of the hip, to see if that's like jibbly jobbly loosey goosey like the way Super 7s used to come. But no, these are actually really good. They're holding their weight, they're stable, so the balance on these figures are really good. And articulation is amazing, so you can get them doing exactly what they always do and more, because Power Rangers are very articulated, and so are the Turtles. Now, but here's the thing I'm talking about getting, the grids. You know what I'm saying? That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to go get some paint pens and get rid of that shit myself, because over time it's gonna bother me. Like right now, it is what it is. And then here's the swords. You know, the only gripe I have here is that there's a very similar thing going on here. You know what I'm saying? Similar, but different. Different, but same, but different, but still same, but still different. If I hold them together, I do less shaky cheese. Kinda, not really. Now, let's see. I did notice that the Morpher coin is much bigger on this weapon here. And look at that Triceratops. That looks so good. Really good. Now, the head range is not going to be as great as Tommy's because it's a different joint completely for the neck. See that? Oh, sorry. There we go. So that's why this Tommy is going to articulate much better with the head than the Turtles will. But that's okay. The Turtles are still articulating pretty damn good. Let's see if they have the same. Yeah, they got good torso range. It's just they don't have ab crunch because of their different. You know, honestly, they do have the ab crunch. Look. They have it, but the shell's in the way. What's that about? Oh, man. Custom. I have to leave him alone, though. I have to leave him alone until I find more. Then maybe. Maybe. When you do customs, always make sure you get 2 of the same figure. It's a lot more money, obviously, but if you can get them cheap, it's not that bad. And you make sure you don't ruin the original figure permanently, because sometimes you can't go back. All right. I like the blue electricity, but it's all right. Leo's pretty good. Comment below. Tell me which one of these is your favorite out of the ones I have, because I know I don't have Mikey and April yet. I will soon when I can get them cheap. Alrighty, let's get into it. Oh shit, as I knock down my favorite turtle. How nice am I? Did we look at his face more? I want to look at his face a little more. Doesn't look too bad. I like it. I love these turtles. And I love the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So this was going to happen sooner or later. Ooh. Nice catch, Ryan. Don't do that again. All right. Telling myself shit now. Welcome to becoming a review person, where you lose your mind and start talking to yourself way more than usual. Okay. So this Shredder is pretty dope. The story behind Shredder is already dope, but the Green Ranger Shredder, holy shit. Let's just look at him for a little while as I give you a little background on how he became who he is. Okay? Bring him a little centered. So, Shredder. He knows that Green Ranger, Tommy, infiltrated the Foot Clan. He's been knowing since the second it happened, but he wants it to happen because he wants the Green Ranger Morpher. So eventually he kind of just catches Tommy and not manipulates. He catches him and then he kind of challenges him and he's like, yo, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't need a morpher. I can fuck you up anytime. Go ahead, morph if you want. I can fuck you up. And then basically Tommy morphs, or tries to, because Shredder invented something, or has one of his boys invent something that can stop the morph, and ends up stealing the morpher from him, and ends up turning into the Green Ranger himself when Rita's trying to take it from him, because he was helping Rita the whole time. Again, if you want more details, go. I'm only giving you tiny tastes. Trust me, I am not spoiling the whole thing. There is so much more. It's a deep story. It's pretty fucking good. I was shocked. I thought it was just a fucking cash grab. It is not a cash grab. It is a very well thought out story and a very great crossover. Good job. Whoever made it, because I didn't remember the name. Sorry. So anyway, fucking he ends up becoming Green Ranger Shredder. And he starts really liking the powers. And the thing that he keeps throwing in Rita's face is that he did not allow the fucking thing to corrupt him the way it did Tommy. Especially since this motherfucker is already corrupt already. Instead, he claims he bent the coin to his will, which is why it looks the way it looks. You know, half his armor and then half Green Ranger armor, which was a really well thought out design. I mean, look at this. We have, oh, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. So I'm not going to do that. I think if you pull this off all the way, that's going to snap off. So be careful. This is still attached right now. Thank God. But if you pull this all the way up, that's going to snap off. So be careful. But look at this design. This is a really great design. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God. That's fucking awesome. Can I lift the head all the way? Yep, he's got the same neck joint as Tommy does, but he doesn't have that much room to do the range. I mean, he can do it, but oh my God, that looks dope. Because it's like the Green Ranger helmet underneath his helmet. Holy shit. Can you see this? This is so fucking dope. It's like literally the Green Ranger helmet, but they changed the front and then put this on top. Oh, I don't want to take that off though. That looks so fucking dope. I don't know if that's supposed to come off too, so that's why I don't want to do it. Comment below if you know. Until then, I'm leaving it. But yeah, this looks dope. It's got scratch marks there to show like fighting. Wear and tear. The detail on the gold. Look at that. Looks so fucking good. I'm happy with this figure. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy with this. Especially for 20 fucking $5. I got this for 25 bucks free shipping, so 27 altogether with the tax. And I've seen this guy going for like 30 and more. So I guess I paid a little bit under 30. Not too bad, right? Not too shabby. Didn't come with a box. So for box collectors, that's like annoying. And by the way, I did this. I pulled these back on the side. Because I originally, he came in like this. Okay? But I did what Tatsu did in the movie. Master Shredder. And reveals one side. And reveals another side. Much better than I did. Like, way better dramatic. Not shitty dramatic like I did. But yeah. He looks really good. And he's articulating just as well as the rest are. So yeah, this is pretty good. Oh man, I am gonna have fun with this figure. Very well articulated. Let's see if the torso articulates as well as Tommy. Okay, it does, but weird back part there. I guess you're not gonna see that with the cape down, right? You don't have to worry about that. But it does a click, so y'all know. Tommy didn't do a click. Shredder's doing a click. I hate the clicks. Feels like I'm breaking something every time. But great range. Great range. So you're going to be able to get him to do some great moves. Get him to look like he's dodging shit. Like, oh, you missed, bitch. That's how he talks. Yep, that's how he talks. So I love also the ninja foot part there, but like changed to like silver or whatever. I love the whole bit here. It looks so great. So well done. The knees look a little awkward bent, but don't they always with most figures? But it doesn't, it's an action figure. It's never gonna look exactly like the character because the character is like in the fucking comic book or the show, whatever. And they don't have joints. They can just bend their knees normal because they're alive in the show and the comic and whatever. I'm going into a rant. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is going to be it for the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish I could go into further detail here, but it's like I've kept you guys here for 41 minutes already. There's not much more to show you here besides the Morpher, which is probably the least awesome looking Morpher. I've always said this. I love the Green Ranger, but his Morpher is so fucking basic because they didn't want to go with the Godzilla image that they used to have for him. For those of you who know, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's fucking Godzilla. Dragonzord is Godzilla. Come on, man. So fucking, yeah, that's going to be it for this review. Articulates really good. Paint job really good. Aesthetic detail really good. Accessories suck. That's the only thing that sucks about Green Ranger Shredder. I have to call it where it's due, you know, and Green Ranger's fucking accessories are non-existent. Let me show you what this fucker came with. After I get him in this really dramatic pose. Hope that stays. That should stay. Okay. So he came with an extra set of hands, which are closed fists, with the gold matching the whole, you know, new Green Ranger look, Green Ranger Shredder look. And this. That's it. It's not because I got it used without a box. It's not because of that. No, this is how the brand new one comes too. What the fuck were you thinking, Hasbro? I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. You guys did a great job on these figures. But how we don't get even a weapon with Shredder? Shredder has a sword on his own. And Green Ranger has a fucking, if we're gonna go off the evil Green Ranger powers, which it looks like that's what they're doing in the show, I mean in the comic, then why isn't he getting the evil Green Ranger sword? And he uses the freaking flute in the comic. So why isn't he getting the fucking flute in the fucking pack right now? Like, what the hell? What the hell? Seriously. No flute, no sword, no nothing, no weapons. Just these, you know, water bending effects. Because they're supposed to look like they're shriek, like the way Wolverine has his. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wolverines look better. These look like water bending. He's water bending. He's ice bending. He's, I don't know. He's, you know, what the fuck. But it still looks dope. I still love the figure. And I still recommend them. I absolutely recommend every one of these figures. If you, oh my God. All right, that's it. Pause trick. All right, there we go. I fixed it. So this is going to be it for the review. I'm going to do a little close-up for you guys. And then I'm going to show you... Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you what we're going to look at tomorrow. And then I'll do the little close-up. The video is going to end with my little close-up that I've been, you know, attempting to do lately. This is probably going to tumble again. And it's just going to drive me nuts. I'm going to try my best not to let it happen. Steady hands. Well, I lost Leo, and then I lost the rest. It's all right. I'm gonna repose them anyway. Now, for tomorrow, we'll be looking at Elisa Maza. I showed you her when I showed Comic-Con footage back last month, and now you're actually going to see her in my possession. So yeah, we're going to finally be looking at her. She's nothing new, she's nothing fancy, you know, she's been out for a long time, but she came with Brooklyn's wings, fucking finally. So yeah, we're going to be checking her out tomorrow. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're really enjoying my videos. I'm trying to change them up a little bit and advance them and evolve them slowly and surely. Just make them better a little bit surely. But I always, you know, take suggestions and read your comments. And I really appreciate everyone who's been watching and liking my videos. I really appreciate you guys. I can't say it enough. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. And by we, I mean me, because I don't know who else is here. Peace, peace.